You know, Muyiwa understand my interest in forensic. Muyiwa and his gangsters, they came out on Punch, writing that they approached several private investigators, that those ones are scared of this case. They said there are some powerful people, so they cannot get to the case. All right, that should show you the mindset of the family.
They lie because they didn't want to spend money.
That's why I said that they are not interested, not because of, please wait, not just because they don't want to spend money. It's because one, they may also be implicated alongside, because Baba will be done forensic. Two, and he may be implicated, and they don't want that. So everybody's covering up their ass. One thing I've learned in this case, nobody really want to fight that out for Mohbad. They are all covering themselves. That's why you see fans are protecting people who are alive. Mohbad, who is dead, is only protected by minority. Baba has fans, Wunmi has fans, Prime Boy has fans, all of them has fans. It is one thing for you to stand with Mohbad alone and Mohbad alone. Don't mix it with Baba Mohbad. With Mohbad, you question everything. But when you are trying to say you are going through Baba, you are going through the public. And the right public persons to represent you are the police. We are calling them to investigate everybody. That is the right thing to do. Baba can never give justice. So going through him is a waste of time. A complete waste of time. Okay, right now, where we are right now, what can Baba do? Since you guys are dependent on Baba Mohbad for justice. You see, the fact that we have to say it here before the other group even know what to do shows that they are not ready. And even if they go and do what I say right now, because it wasn't coming from them, because they don't mean well, so it will not go well. The embalming, for example, if people did not come out, if we did not come out with the idea of embalming, nobody would have petitioned anybody for embalming. We forced that through. And when they took it over, it didn't even last. It didn't even get anywhere. The case was quashed again. So, and that's why I keep calling on the public. Guys, in fact, right now, as we stand right now, at least we don't try. Let nobody contribute money to nobody again for nothing. There is nothing we want to contribute money for again right now. But if you want to do charity, fine. It is up to you to use your money the way you want. But on justice for Mohbad, as it is right now, not even Yomi, not even Baba. Because one, Yomi as a foundation was supposed to be in the inquest today. He was not there. And I don't know why. Yomi is just an individual operating individually. It's strange. When he opened that foundation, I don't think he was individual. To open a foundation in Nigeria, you have to be at least 2 or 3 more. But the things that I'm seeing here, I'm seeing just game. I see kids everywhere. When I say kids, people who are kidding, toying with people who are unintelligent, toying with your brains. Okay? Yeah, we want to be safe. We want to be safe. You can go out of this platform and do whatever nonsense you want to do, but we will say it the way it is. I don't think there's any justifiable cause right now to say we want to pay any money for. The right thing that I think could be done is to approach the inquest, which was not, or approach the DPP, and it's just to write it. It's as simple as that. I see that we are the one that has to get lawyer to an existing foundation. We are the one that has to tell a foundation, go here, go there. We are the one that has to tell Baba Mohbad and his lawyer, come here, don't go there, sit down there. I don't understand. Why are they operating? Why are they professionals? They are not ready. Okay? What I think is making them ready, I think, is the money. Maybe if we hold the money a little bit, maybe we will see road. If we keep our money in our pocket a little bit, maybe we will now get justice for Mohbad. And that is what is sacrosanct. Go on.
Papariano, I listen to you. Can you mute, please? Can you mute, please? I agree with what you are saying. And, I want to get more facts from today. I am thinking, and I know, whatever anybody wants to do should not be done collectively, should be done individually. When I say individually, I don't mean it can be one person, it can be 2 or 3, but it shouldn't be the way it has been done, like Yomi or Baba's own. Baba own, I think that is family, and Mohbad has become public interest. So I will not close the door fully on contributing. I will only close it on the way it has been done. If anybody can get Amen. Amen has a good plan. I don't know what happened to him. He just disappeared. And please ask him to DM me. I'm in Nigeria. I'm still in Nigeria. I'm enjoying the place. But I think there are things that we can do.
Takuma, we don't speak in secret here in parables. What is the thing that anybody want to do right now that deserve money? Mention one thing. Just wait. Mention just one thing anybody may want to do right now that deserve money, please. Just one.
We can. You said it. We can file in form of, but it won't be a petition to the police. Because the police somehow they will just be doing merry-go-round. We know we can file
the system. Leave all those things you are saying. The system, please. There's no filing to any court. Just wait, please.
I disagree.
Filing to court to do what now? Tell me. I'm speaking the position of the law. I'm reading the law right now. I'm not joking. I read law because of this case. I hope you know so.
I am also speaking in knowledge of.
Okay, law. So I'm asking you the law of the law. Tell me one thing right now anybody want to do right now that needs money. Simple. Just mentioned. Me, I can tell you many things that doesn't need money.
It doesn't need contributing money.
Just mention one. Mention one thing. Just mention one thing. Just make it parable.
I'm not going to be saying it on the air.
It's very simple. There are two things to be done right now.
Because
and
there are 277 people here, and not all of them are on the side of justice.
You are still keeping on that land, right? You are still doing on that land.
I came from Zone 2 today, and I do speak to lawyers.
Okay.
And I'm listening to, they are saying things that individual can do, but not in the form that me or anybody is doing it.
And then what is that thing? Now, that is what I'm asking. What is that thing that is not in the public?
Now, don't forget that there was a time. I thought I was even the only one that did it. I now understand somebody else did it. That we wrote a petition form to all the embassies to deny Wunmi visa. There are similar things.
How does that get us justice? How does that get us justice?
But it did expose her.
Does Wunmi look like she's running out of Nigeria? She has been in Nigeria for 2 years. What did we get?
Hold on. I don't know if you have seen these hyenas when they want to circle the wagon. It's called circling the wagon. We are making sure that we pin her down. I don't want to go this further.
Pin her down how now? They don't check the body. Autopsy of Papa and government is inconclusive. Pin her to do what? Mention what you think.
I have nothing. You don't see me fighting.
Takuma, the only thing right now is forensic. Leave all that story, okay? And
that
the forensic now should come from Baba Mohbad lawyer. Sakuma, relax. The only two things to be done right now.
We cannot come from them because
should put up a petition to the police. And Yomi Fabi, what he has, Yomi should take it to the corona inquest or to the DPP. Simple. There's nothing else anybody want to say again. If there's anything, please mention it. Okay, mention anything. Mention anything outside this that can give Mohbad justice. That can give him justice. Anything outside this, please.
Individual can give Mohbad justice, not.
And mention what they will do now. I want to know what. Me, I've told you 4 things that anybody can do right now. 1, what Baba Mohbad lawyer can do. Okay, he can look into the statement of any of these witnesses and petition them to the police, demanding for clarity. Especially the time that Darosha gave, the time that this guy, what is the name, that the driver also gave, he can bring them and that will cause problem to them. And one, Yomi has 3 seconds in his hand. Okay? As a foundation, it's very simple. Put it in writing, send to the magistrate, or you go directly to the inquest and inform them about it, or you send it to the DPP. Straight. We don't even need anything money, anything to do, anything noise right now. It's not about rally. Let the authorities be aware of what we have that is making us feel like we do not agree with the investigation of the authorities or with the ongoing investigation. We have to know how to fight a fight. How to fight our own fight.
We can do that. You don't have to wait for Joseph Aloba.
No. I am telling you, I don't have to do that. I don't have a local standing. Sakuma, I don't have a local standing in this case.
No, you do. You live in Lagos.
No, please. Do you know what is called local standing?
Local standing is to have interest.
No. Local standing. Local standing shows that you are a victim or you are an interested party who is concerned. So you have to prove your concern.
What did you say? You are
local standing. You have to prove
how the second one. Leave the first one. You are interested party.
Interested party is a concerned individual. You have to prove your concern.
Are you not? Papariano, am I not?
I cannot. How do I prove my concern? I'm not a foundation. One. I'm an individual. What I can do right now, I can raise a suggestion. I can walk into a police station and suggest to them. And if I want, I can also, for my own kindness, I can say, okay, Papa, no, maybe let me raise a lawyer. Okay, let me use my own personal money, or let me call for public funding to raise a lawyer. Put up a very nice petition. Please wait. I don't want to go. We already have lawyers already. Let's use what we have. I'm talking about what we have. We have Yomi as a foundation. Money has been contributed already to him, and we have Baba Mohbad, which money has been contributed to him. Let's tell them what to do. Simple. We can't be saying, Sakuma, go and bring your own lawyer again. Why? When we already have people that are there, why are they there?
I'm not saying that. I am
just telling you how to use what we already have, not contributing any money for anything again. Whatever anybody have, keep it in your pocket. Simple.
What we already have.
Yeah, Papa, no. It's a very quick question.
Baba lawyer is not listening to us.
Your lawyer
is listening to
okay, let me ask you a question now. In the case of the 3 seconds video, Yomi is a complainant. He has a local standing. If I take that 3 seconds video, I go to the police. I want them to do anything or to the DPP. They will ask me who was messaged. Then Yomi will still have to come in again. So why not tell Yomi?
Why hasn't he done it?
That is why I'm telling you that maybe it's not guided. We have to tell them what to do. Because for me, I just think that we are the one telling them everything to do. We are telling Yomi, we are telling Baba Mohbad. So like I just see like everybody's just like what? It's like it's the money motivating them. So let's take the money away. I even see what they have in their upstairs as a foundation or as Baba Mohbad legal team, as a legal team.
True.
Let's put money aside right now. No one should talk about money. Let nobody talk about anything money right now. It's leading us astray. Let's stop that right now. It's not needed. Anybody who has anything to do, let him do it. Not money right now. Please.
Now you're talking.
That is what is causing the fight. Baba is fighting Yomi. Yomi is fighting Baba. This one is going, that one is going. I'm on fire. This one, that. Let's stop all those nonsense. And let's see what they've got upstairs. I don't understand. Do you understand, Mr. Kuma? That's what I'm saying. And I've said this for a very long time. But because people don't understand, they don't want us. I don't know. They keep falling into the trap of these mercenaries. I see these guys as mercenaries. Mercenaries are people who are hired to one particular cause already, for just one particular cause. So what is going on? There are so many loopholes, and they are just fighting themselves.
So Baba,
they are just fighting themselves.
Money go, agenda go. Money go, noisy go.
What do we do?
Money no day, we
believe me. If money no day today, Baba Mohbad and Yomi, they will become friends. They will settle their fight. They will just become friends.
All right, I'm going to talk to
Sakuma, the truth of the matter is, nobody. People should stop wasting their money. People should not be wasting their money. There are things that can be done without money. And what keeps most of these people here is always coming. They'll come in the day like angel, and in the night they turn to devil. Because they continuously formulate frictionalize issues so that the gullible ones who have acts to give will always support. And that is what is continuously. And many people looking at this thing afar are just laughing and laughing.
But that's an abuse, though.
It doesn't matter. You see, you are saying it's an abuse. You know it's an abuse. But you are still supporting them. That is the problem.
Exactly.
You know, say this person, they spend your money, you go talk them. But you are going to still go contribute money for them. So who are you blaming? You don't blame the fraudster.
It be like
blame yourself.
Aristocrat. It be like
you blame yourself.
On a go so employ me as legal team because myself I don't go motilo backpali moti illegal. You see, Papa, we will come here, we will say this should be the right way. People will still go back and say no, we go still contribute money whether we like it or not. So the truth, and you go come back and say these people they chop money. Not now they give them the money. No, and in the school of fraud, in the school of corruption, there must be a giver, there must be a receiver. If you are ready to receive, there will be someone to give. So in this case, for example, all these people coming out to collect people's money, because they will tell you what you want to hear, you contribute your money. When they don't go, you now come and say they are thieves. They are not thieves. They sold you a product and you bought the product. You see this petition thing, Papariano. That time when we do petition, did we collect money from anybody? To do petition. I wonder. We do petition. I know. See, on this accountability, on this Wunmi thing, on frozen, did you know? I got information. I know about it anyway. I wasn't the one that did it. People wrote letter. The money that they contributed money for Mohbad then, it was frozen for a while. Some people froze that money. But at the end of the day, can you actually justify it? Imagine. Can you justify it? If you write letter to embassy, on what basis should they stop Wunmi not to travel? That is the question. What evidence? On what basis? Are you a police?
So we should stop merry-go-rounding. You should stop. Look at this guy. My good
I don't even think the police can do that.
Bobrisky.
It is only maybe court order. I mean, how can the police do
look
that?
At Bobrisky. When Bobrisky has a case and he ran away, when he returned, what did they do? They apprehended him. It's because he had a case. But if people have said, I read Bobrisky, don't let him travel.
Aristocrat. Wunmi is not even running. As Wunmi shown that he's running, Wunmi
is there.
Wunmi is here for almost 2 years.
Traveled.
What have we done with her?
Wunmi
we are stopping
her business.
We are going to border.
She's doing her business. She's granting interview. Nothing happened.
Last time, the warrant of arrest. I never seen police never post them. In fact, we're supposed to even go meet those police back. Now they play with us. Now they play with us. When I say warrant. Where is the warrant? Please. Where is the warrant?
Some people just sit somewhere and they gauge the temperature and they sell what you want to hear. Oh yeah, Mumba Lati Kano. I'm coming to Lagos from Kano. I don't have money.
Who even know Aristocrat? The police who even make that warrant, who even know whether it's illegal, the man will just pay and get something photocopy.
Thank you very much.
I'm telling you, the man can be arrested. The policeman can be arrested for that.
Exactly.
Because for you to go to the court, it means you are able to convince the judge that that citizen has committed the crime that wants to seize them wherever you find them. That's you have to get arrest warrant. You have to state the crime in the arrest warrant.
Not before this case we take, where some people go use one big lawyer, write fake petition, they distribute them everywhere. Everybody they run a task. I not be here with them. I was the one who started to laugh. That file and a petition that they brought that time. I look at it. I wasn't even a lawyer that time. Before I became satisfied.
This is the question I wanted to ask you, Arisko. I asked you yesterday. Is there no public complaint commission for the police? Is there a police watchdog in Nigeria?
I told you there is. You see, just like, and I explained to you yesterday, just like the NJC is looking over all judiciary. So you have the Nigerian Police Commission that is always headed by former IGs and all that.
Are they
They will be
independent?
the one. They are independent. They are there. Their offices are there. If you want to complain about a judge as a person, you will write NJC. They will look at it and they will work on it. That is commission for everyone. See,
Yeah,
the truth of
that's
the
an
matter
avenue
is
to exploit. That's why I'm asking this question.
See,
you know?
the truth of the matter is always this. When you are writing a petition, we need to get something straight. And that is, it still comes to the fact that what evidence do you have? For example, you want to say Papariano noise too much, and this and that. You talk this, you talk that. You now want to report for someone to sanction him. You must write a petition. You must put your evidence. When they receive the petition, why they invite Papariano to come and defend himself, they will also do investigation on it. Even when you write petition, there are petitions that are written that police will work on. At the end of the day, they throw it out because it does not have any local standing. And local standing simply means, how has it affected you? Is this matter affecting you? Why are you using Panadol for someone else's headache? You told me that someone fell down. The person that fell down did not report that he fell down, that someone pushed him. You that you are a passerby, you say, someone fell down there, I make it like this, I'm going to court. What will tell you, Oga, come. What will be your business inside this thing? Has it affected you in any way? No. Has it in any way, have you suffered any loss? No. This, no. You have no local standing. You are a medical interloper. Waka, case closed. Finish. Judge will then tell you, go and pay for legal fee for the person that came to defend himself. Because you wasted the time of the court. So in everything what you do, and petition is easy. It's just for you to articulate what you want and submit it. After your petition is submitted, follow up on it. How have you been able to do that? People always believe dawo. It's not about dawo. It's about if your petition has good premises. Even police, we have no option than to investigate it. So how will you be able to present a solid, watertight petition that will make them to act? That is what people should think about first. And that should not be discussed in the open. But saying you want to write petition, you write petition, if the opposition feel they will stop you, let them go and stop you now. Do they know the content of your petition? They don't know. You don't know the evidence you have? They don't. So we really need people that will say they have evidences that when you write it, anybody, even if the person don't get paid, if you see the content of your petition, it is an impetus for them to act. But if your premises are baseless, why will anybody act? That is the question. It's not about contributing much. It's creating substance. Without substance, you are wasting your time.
Yeah, for me, I think with the case of Yomi at the moment, he can actually exploit the police public complaint commission. You know, if it's genuine in terms of trying to find out what happened, the reason why they stalling on doing the investigation of the 3 seconds video. Stalling, yeah, you can always take that direction and complain to the complaint commission of the police, because what I'm saying is the police should be investigated. There should be an independent committee to actually look into the investigation what police conducted. Police conduct should be looked into. That's what I'm saying here. I don't know, but in England there is, for example. I keep saying it. When this guy was murdered and they did a butchered investigation, right? And the police public complaint commission took over, and the police themselves were subject of investigation, and they were pronounced as institutional racism. Up to today, is still standing in the Constitution of England, right? So why can't we do that in Nigeria? What's stopping us to actually subject the police to investigation, the handling of the case? This is my take on it.
You are right, sir. You are right. And this is what it is. You see, when we have direction, strategic answers, you cannot have strategic direction when you cannot have a strategic output if you do not have a strategic direction. You cannot have a strategic direction if you don't have strategic minded people. People who only look at the facts and ensure that we remove all forms of noise and follow it and know where they are going. Because when you are planning your strategy, you are also looking for your enablers When you are looking for your enablers, you are looking for your funding. And your funding is not material. Your funding is connection. For example, I continue to tell people, every one of us, we have different resources, not finance. I can say, okay, you guys, you organize yourself. We need a lawyer to write a petition. I can say, okay, I'll give you my lawyer. My lawyer is under my retainer. Oh yeah, part of my job, write this petition. We would have paid that to someone, but you are not paying it. It's an amount, but I've given you the value. I can say some people are going to Abuja, for example. They need to stay somewhere. I say, no problem. I have an hotel. I'll give you 3 rooms. Guys, lodge here for 10 days after you finish your job. That is resources, but nobody's collecting money. Because when you are doing your strategy, you look at your funding, you look at your enablers, and you look at those who will drive it. And at the end of the day, you will find out that you will move faster. But when you don't even have strategy, all you do is to follow people's sympathy and empathy. This is what you get. And you always have people crying and crying and crying, and when they are tired, they will leave it. And when they leave, someone else will rise up. It has always been like that. And these people, we say we are working against. You say you are fighting
when
against.
When I look at the level of embarrassment that I've received in this case, right? That's why I've not left justice all this way. I know how many voices, Papa, I said, no, let me even see, let me wait and see how emotions want to defeat intelligent advices and suggestions that we are making. This particular case. This case is a very small case. The only way it becomes like this is because some people are trying so hard to cover it. That's why everything looks delayed, everything looks so weird, everything is not going as planned. Because some people are spending millions every day to see that they deviate this case because they don't want to go to jail. They are good in killing, but they can't go to jail.
Exactly. That's why I said that I'm not going to support in terms of trying to bribe the police, because you're in the long run. It's a rat race. You can never win. You know, so
I mean, the biggest bidder win. The biggest bidder will always win.
Why would you subject? You shouldn't go that route at all.
The biggest bidder will always win. You see,
the rat should be,
unless there is no other bidder, unless you are the only bidder. And right now, when we even look at this case right now, there's going to be a watching brief. Who want to do the watching brief in court, in the criminal court? Is it going to be a sand sheet or some bankole and shit? Or it's going to be Yomi? I don't even think Yomi can do watching brief in court. Yomi cannot go to criminal court in this case. It is a lawyer to the victim or the complainant. And the complainant in this case is Baba or Wunmi. And they both have a lawyer. Right? Wunmi lawyer will be there, Baba lawyer will be there. They'll be watching how the nurse is prosecuted, and the job of the prosecution is to nail down the nurse, to prove that the nurse is guilty of the offenses for which they brought that nurse. Now that we have inconclusive, I think the fans of the nurse will be very happy. Prime Boy fans, in fact, everybody is happy except those who are genuinely looking for justice. Maybe Gures and Baba should be happy, I swear. What do I want to get from Tenny again now? Now don't start again. Stream Tenny. Wait, I won't get for Tenny. Tenny only vents now. Is Tenny giving briefing? If she's not giving briefing, please wait. Don't tell me to go and stream this emotional, like black cloth this somewhere, white cloth this somewhere.
No, you said it all, and thanks for saying
let me check what is there.
Because even the legal system in Nigeria, I'm sure they have an independent people as well that watch whatever they're doing in terms of the handling of the case being presented to them. Even though you can say, okay, some shit is private or whatever, but it's still coming under the legal system in Nigeria. Am I correct to say that, Aristocrat? They have their own committee, right?
Is on page
20. Let's listen a little bit. Let's refresh. Nobody should commit a crime and go scot-free. Nobody. A quick burial of any individual who has died mysteriously is a crime. It was up to 14 years imprisonment, and will not turn our eyes away from such crime. All of them, every crime committed against Mohbad, we should pursue it to the last.
Exactly, God bless you, man. What will you say about the first autopsy injury? Only there was none because it wasn't significant. So now checking losses and driver starting
Okay, now they're on Sam Larry.
Yeah, Zoom call in Sam Larry physically. Sam Larry, Zoom call
Imagine, big boys, they are bigger than the court. Imagine.
I prefer to speak in Yoruba. So Yoruba only Baba fi sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Baba tap your screen. Like and share. Don't forget to give source. Owola lawyer. Continue ma. Only what is your name? Only my name is Sasi Balogun Eletu. Where do you live? Only I live in number 8 Oshodi, Lagos Island. What do you do for a living? Only I'm a show promoter. Only do you record this or send you a letter to come and witness due to the letter you write? If you see it, can you recognize it? And he said yes. Only lóòótọ́ náà said sóhun pé kò ń wá. Wọ́n dẹ̀ bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, wọ́n wá na ìwé tó kọ, bóyá kéésì ni ìmọ̀ bóyá ètò kọ ní pàǹtí ńgbà tó tọ́kọ́ àìtó dé ńgbà yẹn ni. Wọ́n dẹ̀ fi hàn pé kó wò pé sóhun ló ní, olóhùn lòún ní. Wọ́n ní kí ló fẹ́ ṣe pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó fi hàn nǹkan tó kọ yìí? Ó ní to say the truth, kóhun dẹ̀ bá wọn wá kóhun tọ̀mọ́lẹ̀ sí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. But before then, wọ́n ní kó búra, ó búra. Sanṣítù wá sọ kíní mẹ́ta kan fún. Ó ní ìdájọ́ mẹ́ta ló wà nínú ayé yìí. Gbogbo amókunṣèkà ẹ máa gbọ́ o. Ìdájọ́ mẹ́ta òun ló wà nínú ayé yìí. Ìdájọ́ kìíní ó ní ìdájọ́ ti ènìyàn. Ìdájọ́ kejì ìdájọ́ ti ìjọba. Ó ní ìdájọ́ kẹta ìdájọ́ ti Ọlọ́run ọba. Ó ní ṣùgbọ́n nínú ìdájọ́ tó jù nínú ayé yìí. Ó ní ìdájọ́ ti Ọlọ́run ọba, Ọlọ́run ló burú jù. Wọ́n wá bèèrè lọ pé Sam Larry, ó búra, you swore by Quran and you escape the judgment of God. Ìgbé tó bá parọ́. So the first question, do you know late Mohbad? Wọ́n ní sọ mọ olóògbé ìlérí Olúwa, ó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kó ń mọ̀. Wọ́n ní kí ni relationship tó wà láàrin òun àti ìlérí Olúwa? Ó ní kò sí relationship tó wà láàrin òun àti ẹ̀jú pé kó ń gbé show fún, kó lọ perform fún everybody there get away. Ó ní kò sí nǹkan kan tó wà láàrin ẹ̀. Wọ́n wá bèèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé ṣó mọ̀ pé ní social media pé there are so many videos tó lọ pé tó accuse, intimidate and harass Mo. Ó ní no, ó lóun ò harass Mo, ó ní kò síbi tóun ti fọwọ́ nǹkan rí, ó lóun ò fọwọ́ kan Mohbad rí rárá tóun ò fọwọ́ kan. Sanṣítù wá rán létí pé ṣó mọ̀ pé ó ti fi Holy Quran búra. Wọ́n wá ní pé there was a time you invited him to come and play for you and you paid him 2 million naira. Sanṣítù ló bèèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ o. pé bàtọ́ wà tó pè é pé wọ́n play fún torí pé Mohbad wá play wípé inú ẹ̀ ò dùn sí Mohbad pé ṣé lóòótọ́ ni àbí ní irọ́ ó ní inú òun ò dùn sí ó ní inú òun dẹ̀ tún dùn sí bàbá yẹn ní pé kan ló máa mú ṣé ní wípé tínú ẹ bá dùn sí o ò ní lọ máa àrásì ẹ̀ káàkiri ó ní inú òun dùn sí inú òun ò dẹ̀ dùn sí ló wá sọ ó ní and he was not happy with it but the answer is yes and no because àwọn wà papọ̀ pé àwọn jọ wà ní pé they are together. Only there is an issue that happened between you and Mo. Ó wá ní yes. Only June fúnra ẹ̀ ló dárúkọ. Only June 25. Ó kọ́kọ́ ní 23 but later he changed it to 25. Only June 25, 2023. Only during the encounter you met him and there is a fight between you and you beat him, you molest him. Only no. Olóhùn ò ná, olóhùn ń kọjá lọ ni pé bóun ṣe débẹ̀, òun rí, gbà tóun dẹ̀ rí, lòun rò pé opportunity tó máa fi gba owó òun lónìí nìyẹn, wọ́n ní òkè.
Ìlàdà lọ́wọ́.
Ṣàṣìtò wá bèèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé is that the only way tó lè fi gba owó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀? Wọ́n wá bèèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé ẹ̀yin mélòó lẹ lọ bá Mohbad níbi tó ti ń ṣe nǹkan? Ó wá nínú mọ́tò lòun wà tóun kọjá lọ, tóun nìkan ni òun lọ sọ́dọ̀. Àtẹ́bíwọ̀n nígbà rí fídíò yẹn pé Sam Larry nìkan kọ́ ló lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn.
Immediately, Baba supposed to petition this guy to the police. No, that's why I tell you that. Baba supposed to petition each of them after inquest. Baba need to bring them back to police. But